So, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, Cyber Awareness Month, Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and Pit Bull Awareness Month. Now, pit bulls are not dangerous. It's the people that raise them that make them very dangerous. Pit bulls actually come from England and they're mixed with a boxer. And they were used during World War I and World War II. I had the pleasure of raising two that were the friendliest things ever. Also, with breast cancer, you don't necessarily have to have the gene to get breast cancer. I didn't have the BRCA gene, and I wound up with ovarian cancer not just once, but twice. There are now laws getting passed about cyber awareness, which means if you take somebody's picture off of the internet without their consent and doctor it and then repost it everywhere all over social media, it's against the law. There is called the Take It Down Act and the Deepfake Act, which makes it federally illegal, and each state also has their own laws to do with cyber. Now, when it comes to domestic violence, I grew up with it as a child, and then I got into a couple of different relationships that were domestic violence. Domestic violence just doesn't have to be physical. It is financial, emotional, psychological, cyber, and many others. I have epilepsy from my one domestic violence relationship. The other one I had, he was, in a better term for it, manipulating, psychological, emotional. We'll call my nephew names because my nephew is mixed race. My last domestic violence relationship is also did the same thing. And that's a form of gaslighting. Gaslighting is insane. It is not fair to the person that you're supposedly in a relationship with. They will call you crazy because they don't want to take blame for what they're doing. It is emotionally and psychologically abusing, and a person can live with PTSD forever. PTSD in itself, not just veterans have it, people get it too from being in relationships. And PTSD has its own cycle to itself.